recording. All right, so this is what our atom looks like, right? Okay. So let's go over a few basic things that I am kind of expecting you to know. If you don't know this by now, then come see me. I'll be here after school until 4 today, okay? Otherwise, watch a YouTube, play a Quizlet. Close your Chromebook. All right, here we go. So, what is the center of the atom called?
The nucleus.
Okay, perfect. So let's label that. Our nucleus is in here. All right? What are the two things that are in the nucleus?
The protons and the electrons. The protons and the neutrons.
Perfect. The protons and neutrons. Our protons have what kind of charge? So we're going to label these red ones positive charges.
Boop, 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 boop.
I'm recording. Okay? Our protons, good job, have a positive charge. And our neutrons have what kind of charge?
Negative.
Neutral. So a neutron has no charge, so we write that kind of like the no solution symbol, okay, where it's a circle with a line through it. So I'm going to label my neutrons as neutral, all right? And you can do that on yours. Now, if I add up the number of protons and the number of neutrons, we call that number the what? Yes, the mass number. Because all of the mass in the atom is in the nucleus. Guess what we count the mass of an electron as? 0. Okay? The electron essentially is so small that we just round it down to 0. Okay, so all of the mass is in the nucleus, and we find the mass number by adding up our protons plus neutrons. All right, what is our third particle that's in here? Electrons, okay? They are on the outside of the nucleus, and they have what kind of charge? Very good, a negative charge. So when we are talking about, we should look at this first. When we're talking about this atom, I should be able to identify this atom, right? Because the number of protons is also known as what number? Yes, the atomic number. This atom has how many protons? 3. So you're going to look at your periodic table. Okay? What element is element number 3?
Carbon. No, oxygen.
Lithium. So this is an atom of lithium. I know that because it has 3 protons, and the atomic number 3 says on the periodic table that that element is lithium. Okay? Now, if I want to write this in nuclear notation, okay, then we write the mass number at the top. So what is the mass number of this lithium atom? Remember, the mass number is the protons plus the neutrons. We have 3 protons plus how many neutrons? 3. So we have a grand total of, very good. Our atomic number goes below, and the symbol goes to the right. So this would be our nuclear notation for this lithium. Does this lithium have a charge on it? No. How would I know, though? Okay? When we're talking about ions, all right, we are going to take the number of protons. We have 3 protons. And subtract the number of electrons. How many electrons do we have in our drawing? 3. So we get a grand total of 3 minus 3 is 0. So this has no charge on it. Now, when I have an ion, the only thing that can change is the number of electrons, right? So if this was lithium -1, how many electrons must I have? Well, we know we have 3 protons, so if I had 4 electrons, I now get -1. That's where we would get the charge from. All right? If this was +1, how many electrons would I have? 2 electrons. That would give me +1 is our answer. Okay? Remember, when we're doing ions, we're doing charges. You only are adding or subtracting the electrons. We have to keep the protons the same because if you change the proton, you change the element. All right? So hopefully this is a nice little summary of everything we've learned over the last 9 days or so. All good?